Good morning. It's your daily hello. Happy Friday, everybody. It's the 157th day with 208 still to go in 20 and 25. Today is D-Day, honoring those who fought on the beaches of Normandy, France. This historical day is a reminder of the day troops of Allied forces staged one of the most pivotal attacks against Germany during World War II. The Battle of Normandy was executed under the code name Operation Overlord and became known as the beginning of the end of World War II. The battle took place along a 50-mile stretch of beaches, including Utah, Omaha beaches. It's also National Higher Education Day. This national day is intended to help you prepare a path towards a higher education degree. Guiding and motivating future and current students through the process of preparing for higher education will help increase their chances of graduating with a degree. It's National Eyewear Day. The first eyeglasses were invented in northern Italy around the late 13th century and were worn by monks who used spectacles to copy religious manuscripts. In 1452, the invention of the printing press caused the demand for eyeglasses to soar. Many manufacturers came up with ways to make them more wearable. However, it wasn't until 1730 that an optician from London added rods to the frame so that they could rest on the ears. About 22 years later, hinges were added to the rods. It's National Donut Day. This food holiday celebrates the delicious donate and honors the Salvation Army Lassies. The Salvation Army Lassies are the women who served donuts to the soldiers during World War I. In 1917, a group of women, often referred to as lassies, were sent to the front lines in France by the Salvation Army. They were directed to set up field bases near the front lines to try to boost morale among the troops. The makeshift huts were a place where soldiers could stock up on necessities and get a small break from the fighting. The women who were working at these field bases felt they wanted to do more than simply restock troop supplies. They began making home-cooked food for the troops in hopes the food would give them a small taste of home. It was during this time the lassies began handing out a sweet baked treat that would later become known as the Salvation Army Donut. It's National Yo-Yo Day. The yo-yo is an object consisting of an axle connected to two discs and a length of string looped around the axle. You move the yo-yo by holding the free end of the string and allowing gravity or a force of the throw to spin the yo-yo and unwind the string, then allowing the yo-yo to rewind itself back up again. The activity is known as yo-yoing. Many believe the yo-yo was first invented in ancient Greece. In fact, a Greek vase painted in 500 BC displays a boy playing with a yo-yo. It's National Gardening Experience Day as a day to encourage us to maximize the health benefits of gardening. Today, we are asking you to learn about gardening and enjoy the fresh air and sunshine. Gardening on its own is therapeutic and be good for your mental health. The fresh air and sunshine both allow you to get vitamin D naturally. Vitamin D is essential for absorbing and retaining adequate amounts of calcium and phosphorus, which are good for bones. In addition, fresh air is rich in oxygen and a great way to circulate the oxygen in your blood. Fresh air will clean your lungs, strengthen your immune system, and aid in digestion and increase your energy. It's also National Drive-In Movie Day that celebrates the day the first drive-in theater opened in 1933, thanks to Richard M. Hollingshead Jr. of Camden, New Jersey. Drive-in theaters were popular because it was one activity the entire family could do together. Moviegoers could bring their babies, visit, and eat. Before drive-in movie theaters didn't allow or frowned upon large families attending a movie. However, drive-in theaters changed that concept. It's National Applesauce Cake Day that recognizes a delicious treat known as applesauce cake. The first people to make this kind of cakes were those who lived in New England colonies during the colonial times. They found that it didn't cost a lot of money to make applesauce cake, partially because the cake was from flour and applesauce. Also, when they used certain spices, applesauce cake didn't spoil as easily. There's only 1,248 days till the next presidential election. People say that Swiss cheese is the best, but I found a couple of holes in that theory. Oh, terrible. Terrible, I say, terrible. Hope it's a fantastic day, everybody. Peace out, and I'll talk to y'all on tomorrow.